Welcome back to On The Beat, everyone. I'm over here with Dr. Bethany from the Dermatology Clinic, and we're talking about one of the most crucial conversations of this time of the year. It's all about the slip, slop, slap, and we're talking about skin cancer. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you, Troy.
Okay, explain to everyone at home what skin cancer is, because I know there's many different levels.
There are many different levels and also many different types. The basic explanation of a skin cancer is that it is an abnormal growth on the surface of the skin.
Okay, how common is it?
Skin cancer is probably more common than most people realize.
Really?
It is the most common type of cancer diagnosed in the United States. 1 in 5 Americans will develop a skin cancer at some point in their lifetime.
That's a frightening stat, really, isn't it? And is it because people aren't using the sunscreens when they think they don't need to?
You know, Troy, there are a lot of reasons that a person will develop a skin cancer, and sunlight, ultraviolet light exposure is definitely one of the predisposing factors. There are also some genetic factors as well.
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah.
When you say genetic, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, well, one type of skin cancer is melanoma, and it actually has a hereditary predisposition. If a person has a primary relative, mother, father, sister, brother, or a child who's had a melanoma, we definitely recommend that they be screened because they have a higher risk than the general population for developing one.
Really?
Yes.
So early detection, if you know that you are predisposed to that, how often should one be getting a checkup?
Yeah, early detection is critical, and I mean that very seriously, because if a skin cancer is caught early, it's very treatable. Basal cell and squamous cell are treated with simple surgical procedures, and melanoma is also treatable if it's detected early. Interestingly, if you detect melanoma when it's only on the surface of the skin, the 5-year survival rate is 99%.
Wow.
If it's spread to the lymph glands, the 5-year survival rate is less than 65%, and if melanoma has spread to distant organs, 5-year survival rate is less than 25%.
That's frightening stats, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, what happens if we don't treat?
Well, if you don't treat a skin cancer, it's going to grow, and inevitably it will be a much larger problem to deal with.
Do we at home see it growing? What am I looking for?
Yeah, well, what I tell people is, when in doubt, check it out. If a person has a new growth that doesn't match all of their other skin lesions, or if they have an existing one that's changing, it's growing, changing colors, when in doubt, check it out.
I like that. We're going to use that as a logo. When in doubt, check it out. We should put that on your website.
Absolutely.
That's a good tag. Okay, one of the other things, how do we prevent it? Now, we all know SPF is a huge factor, right?
Absolutely. Sunscreen is very important, and also wearing sun protective clothing, hats, sunglasses. People can have a melanoma even in their eye, and so you want to protect all parts of your skin. Interestingly, one blistering sunburn in childhood or adolescence can double a person's risk for melanoma as an adult.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
With children, what SPF should we be using, if you don't mind?
You know, Troy, I'm a proponent of SPF, but I like to actually top my number off at an SPF of 50. Interestingly, a lot of the sunscreens that have higher SPF can be quite irritating to the skin, and so if I have a person who's headed to the beach or going to be out at the pool, I recommend an SPF of about 50.
Where do you stand? Because I know, coming from Australia, we use a lot of the zinc that you see the lifeguards using. Is that great to use as well?
Yes.
On top of?
Zinc oxide is actually one of the most common ingredients in sunscreens.
Really?
Yes.
All right, look, what's your tag now? If in doubt?
When in doubt.
When in doubt, check it
out.
out. That's what I like to hear. If you want to find out more information about the Dermatology Clinic, there it all is up on the screen, everyone. Go over and see Dr. Bethany. She will take care of you, and I love it. When in doubt, check it out. Back after this short break, everyone. You're watching On The Beat.